So I am one of the ones who watched the movie before he read the comic books. Issue 8 to issue 13 is pretty much Batman Superman Apokolips, the animated movie. Well, let me tell you, it's true. They always say there's more in the book than there is in the movie. The ending to this is not in the movie. It's pretty fantastic. My name is Dorian. This is SCM Comics. We are continuing our coverage of Batman Superman World Finest with number 12. So the story starts off on Apokolips, where Kara, or Kara, however you want to call it. Right now, barely anybody's watching these videos, so it really don't matter. I'll call her what I want to call her. Anyway, punk rock Supergirl is holding up Superman while Darkseid's in the background saying, "Don't hesitate, kill him." You got Batman, and for those of you saying, "Where's Batman?" Well, for the 20 of you who watched the last video, you guys know that he got swallowed by a demon dog. And then there's Wonder Woman, who I thought surrendered in the last video, but since nobody watched the last video, we find out that she did not surrender. Not yet anyway. So punk rock throws Superman into like the blast furnace. You got the demon dog, it starts smoking from the inside and falls over, and its owner's like, what the f? And then Wonder Woman, there's no surrender in her. Uses her lasso of truth and lassos grainy goodness. So I guess the blast furnace was kind of far away because Superman's still falling into it. Batman forces open the dog's jaws and goes, "Take off your armor now." And Wonder Woman, being an OG that she is, brings down Granny Goodness and tells her to tell her Furies to go ahead and surrender or she'll be the first to die. And on the next page, we see punk rock Supergirl going into the blast furnace and telling her cousin that once he dies, her life will begin on Apokolips. So Superman's still trying to reason with her. It's like, look, Darkseid's controlling your mind. This isn't you. She goes, "You don't know me. You only know what you want to know," and hits him with some heat vision. I always wondered how much heat vision will actually hurt Superman, especially since he uses it to like shave in the morning. I think he uses it to cut his hair. I'm not sure, but I think he does, because what the hell is going to cut Superman's hair here on Earth? But I guess it hurts him because she hits him with it again. She says something in Kryptonian and then she punches the shit out of him. So punk rock Supergirl goes to Superman's like, "Darkseid said you want to be a challenge." He goes into his belt and takes out some kryptonite. He has a lead-lined compartment in his belt where he takes out a kryptonite ring. Where do you think he got that from? He puts on the ring, which is probably killing him, says, "This breaks my heart," and knocks the hell out of her. So then we cut to Darkseid, and he's joined by Batman. And Batman's like, "You need to release the girl." He's wearing that armor. And Darkseid's like, "Why the hell would I do that? Like, I'm winning. You might as well almost say I won." And Batman's like, "Well, you better release her or I'm going to destroy your world." Darkseid's like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Oh, those hell spores? Yeah, you got about 500 in that armory. Well, if one hell spore can decimate a planet, what do you think all 500 will do?" So Darkseid's like, "For one, you're bluffing. For two, they're encrypted." So Batman's like, "Oh, I know. Does this sound familiar?" He tells him the code. He was like, "Yeah, that was the code. Now it's something different. Something in my head that I have." And he punches the hell out of Darkseid twice. So now Darkseid's done playing and starts putting his hands all over Batman. And it is a beat down of epic proportions. So Batman, beaten up and bloody as hell, just looks at Darkseid and goes, "Release the girl and give me a word that you won't come for her again." So Darkseid slams Batman to the wall and Batman goes, "Say it." And Darkseid goes, "Well played." He's like, "The Kryptonian and the Amazon, they don't have the guts to do what you just did. You would destroy this entire world just to achieve your goals. Take the girl and you have my word, I will not make a move against her." See, Darkseid is pure evil, but he also has respect, and he respected what Batman just did, so he'll be true to his word. So Superman, with his super hearing, is carrying punk rock Supergirl through the blast furnace and goes, "I'll hold you to that promise." So Wonder Woman got Granny Goodness wrapped up in her lasso of truth. Big Barter goes to Batman's like, "My mother box will heal you." Batman's like, I'm good, just leave me alone." Oh, I'm thinking to myself, like, dude, you just got beat up by a guy. You better take that help. So Darkseid's like, "Disarm the hell spores and leave Apokolips." So they're like, "You ain't saying nothing but a word," and dip out of Apokolips. So now we cut to Themyscira, where the Amazons help Supergirl heal and also to get the programming out of her head. We see Batman and Wonder Woman in the background, and Batman is still beat up. So Supergirl visits Harbinger's grave. Her and Wonder Woman have a moment. Wonder Woman pretty much tells her anytime she needs help, just to let her know. Supergirl and Batman have a moment. where pretty much Batman still suspicious of her. Supergirl still doesn't like him, but she knows what he did for her, so she respects him. And you look at Batman's face, whew, Darkseid put it on him. So Supergirl and Superman fly off. They go to the Fortress of Solitude, which there's more than one. Is it really the Fortress of Solitude anymore? He had his mom make a suit out of the blankets that they found in her ship. I guess there was like his heat vision mixed with her sewing. I don't know how even that works. Anyway, she has her own super suit, and now Clark wants to take her to meet his parents. So they fly to Smallville, Kansas. I guess his parents are out, and he's like, well, hopefully he'll come home soon because I really do want some of her homemade pie. And then right before he grabs the doorknob, there's a big, huge fist comes out of nowhere and knocks the hell out of Superman. So Darkseid's like, I told Batman I would leave Supergirl alone, but nobody said anything about you. And truth be told, I'm tired of dealing with you. So I'm going to take you out. And he goes to use his Omega Ascensions, and Supergirl jumps in the way, goes no, and turns into dust. This did not happen in the movie. What in the hell's going on here? Did they just take out Supergirl? Whew. It's going to be a crazy last episode. Issue, not episode.